Yes, people, it's your boy Leon Charles back with another episode of Mind, Muscle, Hustle. And on today's episode, we've got Leah Humphries, a cheerleader / gym glower / I don't know, what else? Anything else? People?
Nothing much else.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not bad, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
So excited for this episode
Super
as well.
excited.
Especially hearing a little bit about your background as well on the cheerleading side of things. So, cool, let's get straight into it. So who's Leah Humphries in your own words?
So I'm Leah. I'm Leah Humphries. So I am a cheerleader. I've been doing cheer for 12 years, quite a long time. Gymnastics before that. So I've always sort of been in sports. I used to do a bit of personal training when I started going to the gym. Got really interested in it all. It's just something that I've always enjoyed, always been on the sportier side of things. And I just love being able to put the work in to help myself and other people get into something they enjoy.
So Leah, I understand that you were a retired world champion cheerleader. What did it take to compete at that level?
It took a lot of strength, really. Lots and lots of training, thousands of reps, thousands of training sessions, lots of hours being put in. One of the main things is dedication and having the right mindset to be able to do it at such a high level. Obviously, there's always, have your ups and downs, and you need the strength to be able to come back from those bad sessions, from those bad competitions and reps, to come back bigger and better, really.
And with the whole cheerleading itself, you obviously work with a lot of other girls as well.
Yeah.
Would you say all the girls sort of go through the same sort of ups and downs that you've gone through as well?
Yeah, so everyone has their ups and downs, and obviously there's a team of, say, 24 girls. And we've all got to have that trust to trust each other. Whether that's in training, on the competition floor, like, you need to have trust in every single girl. And if someone's going through these ups and downs, everyone is there to help you come back from the downs, celebrate your highs. So everyone's in it together.
And you see with the ups and downs as well, if, say, one of the girls is... Say all the girls are performing at 100, but one of the girls is only performing at, say, 60.
Yeah.
Would it have a massive ripple effect on the rest of the girls when it comes to performing?
Yeah, so I mean, depending on, say at training, depending on the training session, if one person's down, sometimes it can have a ripple effect, especially if it's within your group. But if everyone's working at 100%, it's so easy to be able to pick that person up. And a lot of the time as well, cheerleading, you'd only ever be down at something that's happened at cheer, because when you come to cheer, you forget everything about your personal life and you come and just focus on the sport and do it for the girls.
And how long, so when you're performing, how long are you actually performing for?
Yeah, so this is the thing. The routine itself is actually only 2.5 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
But obviously it's a full-on 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't breathe at the end of it. But the training, obviously there's hours and hours of training. It's not just repeating that routine over and over again. It's breaking it down to each individual skill and then putting it together.
And also, you work as a full-time resource dispatcher?
Resource
dispatcher.
Yeah.
While staying committed to the gym.
Yeah.
How do you balance such a busy lifestyle?
I mean, I think it comes with routine, really. Don't get wrong, obviously, it's so easy to be able to slip out of routine. But as long as you've got that dedication, the right mindset, working full time, to be honest, gym doesn't feel like a chore. Gym's something I now enjoy. As long as you stay dedicated, once you start seeing results, you feel better about yourself, you realise that it's not something that should feel like a chore. Something that you should be able to enjoy and want to do.
And cheerleading requires thousands of reps and precision. What are the biggest mental and physical lessons you took from that sport?
Honestly, so much. Like, say for example, I was having bad days. Like, when I'm having a bad day and I'm down, it can cause ripple effects. It honestly can, and it can feel like it brings the team's sort of spirit down. But it shows you that there's always someone that's going to be there for you. There's always someone that's going to pick you back up whether that's even yourself or the other girls, your coaches. Also doing like all these reps and reps, it can honestly tire you out, and it can even start to cause downs if things are going badly and you're having to do loads and loads of more reps. It's tiring you out. It's bringing you down. Reps aren't going as good as they should. But that's when the team comes together. Often we'll get in a circle and one group will go in the middle, and you cheer each other on so that we can have these good reps to sort of bring us back to the right level.
What's the time when things fell apart and you had to build them back up by rep?
So 2 years ago, we went to America for the World Championships, and we had a girl on our team that actually fell really, really ill in America. No one knew what was happening. Things were going so like horrifically bad, and we obviously were competing in 2 days. We had the girl get taken off the team. We had then a coach get put in, and we had 6 hours of training that day. We had 2 hours at the beginning, then we had the girl taken out, a coach put in, and then we had obviously 2 hours. We had to teach the coach the whole routine, put them in the routine. And then we found out when we got back to the villa that the girl was back on the team, and obviously everyone was so shaken up. It was 2 days before we competed at the biggest competition in cheerleading, and it was a big struggle. It was quite hard. All the girls were down. Everyone was trying to pick each other back up, and it wasn't really working. We did then go on to compete and come third in the world, which is insane that year, especially with everything that went on. But yeah, unfortunately, after day 2, the girl actually did have to fly home. She was so ill. So the fact that we could come over that as a team was really, really good.
What was wrong with her in the end, do you know?
Yeah, she had leukemia.
Wow. Okay,
and the coaches didn't know. Coaches didn't even know at all. So obviously...
Fucking hell.
Everyone
so she had that and she still performed as well?
Still performed, yeah.
Fucking
hell. She had to get a blood transfusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And also, how come you had to teach the coaches the routine if the coaches teach you the routine? I'm
at a club called Unity, and then there was 9 teams that all go to America. So obviously each team has a different coach. So it wasn't one of our team coaches that went on. It was a coach from the club, but from one of the other teams. So we had to teach her the stunt to put her in it.
Was she good?
Yeah, she actually was good. So she actually used to be on Team Canada when she was younger. So she was really good, but then obviously ended up not competing with us anyway. Yeah. Because we had to go.
Was she as good as the other girl?
No, I mean it's hard because she's obviously a coach now. She's not a cheerleader anymore, and she hasn't bonded with the team like the girl had.
Okay.
So it was a bit different. Once you get used to your group, obviously you have the same routine and the same group for the entire year. So once you've gelled with your people, it's quite hard, especially 2 days before something so big, to then be switching things around.
And I suppose when you've worked with a team for so long, you probably don't even need to think about what you're doing. It just falls into place. You just do it.
Exactly that.
Naturally, it just...
you know how each other work as well.
Yeah, bounce off each other. And,
exactly that.
So the girl that had to fly home, does she still do cheerleading?
Yeah, so she still does cheer. She took the rest of the year out, but obviously cheer is... You don't really know unless you do it, but it's become such a big part of your life that it's so hard to leave. So she took the rest of the year out. She obviously, once she got better and she was straight back, she did not want to miss it. So she came back straight away.
Ah, good on her, man.
Coaches felt so bad because they didn't realise how ill she actually was. So they was obviously screaming at her, saying that she's not doing her job properly and all this. And it turns out she was actually really ill.
I bet they felt so bad when she got back. Wow.
Yeah.
How has your competitive background influenced the way you train and set goals today?
I mean, it's actually impacted quite positively. I've come from such a competitive background my whole life. I did gymnastics at a GB level before cheer, then I did cheerleading, and it is just so competitive that it makes me, like, once I set a goal in the gym, I have to get it done. And I'm so competitive that I can't not reach that goal. I will throw a massive straw. Have to get it done. So it's impacted positively because it makes me put the hard work and dedication in to be able to reach that.
I've seen her train in the gym as well. She puts the work in. She does put the work in. I remember I used to see you when I was training, when I was in prep for a competition, working towards a bodybuilding competition. I used to see you like some early mornings.
Yeah,
really
yeah,
early mornings
always, yeah.
in the gym.
Yeah, go from a 12-hour night shift straight to the gym.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I was there early.
That's why you're walking down like this and just sort of in your own little world doing your thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Straight after a 12-hour shift and then what? Gym, home,
and
sleep, and
then wake up and back to work. Yeah,
Fucking hell.
yeah. That's why I'm there early.
You mentioned mindset and trust in the process. What does that mean to you personally?
Personally, obviously, I'm always going to bring it back to cheerleading. Mindset and trust in the process is so big at cheer. Obviously, every year you get put in a new team, maybe the same team. There's always going to be new girls, and you always get a brand new routine starting from scratch. And skills aren't going to be working. Like at the beginning of the year, we're going to be constantly falling. Obviously, for someone like me who's so competitive, that can put quite a downer on. But where I've been doing it so many years, I know it's a trust the process thing. You need to have the dedication to show up every week, even when things aren't good. You need to trust the process and the fact that the end goal is worlds. It's not like a competition in England that's in a few months' time. The end goal is worlds, and you've got all year to reach that. So you need to trust the process and keep being dedicated to work hard enough to be at your best for then and not now.
I mean, so much goes into cheerleading.
Yeah.
So much behind the scenes.
No one really knows unless you're in it. No one knows. Yeah.
Cheerleading. I've only ever seen cheerleading when I've like watched films and they've come out in the middle of games. I just didn't realise like how actual big it is. It's massive. I mean, the number one place for cheerleading is America, right?
Yeah.
So how big is it over here?
See, England's actually growing really, really fast now. It's honestly huge. I mean, England as a whole have taken home 5 gold globes from the World Championships. All 5 are from my club, which is insane. The fact how fast it is growing is really good, because obviously it's always been such a big thing in America, Canada, all like places like this. And the fact that cheer as a whole is actually growing because it's now being classed as Olympic sports, whereas before it wasn't. So all the hard work and dedication that gets put in, it's almost quite a relief for us because it's now being recognised. Whereas before, some people sort of felt that we was putting all this work in for people to tell us it's not a sport, and it was just quite heartfelt, really.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, what sort of people would be saying it's not a sport? Like haters?
Haters, yeah.
Was it other sports that, like gymnastics, for example?
Yeah, I mean, I think social media was obviously quite a big thing for it as well, because people are like, oh, you do flips and stuff, you throw people around. When in reality, we throw people around, we do flips and stuff, but it is a lot more than that. There's a lot more to it that people obviously don't realise. I
mean, there's a lot of direction you can go with when it comes to cheerleading, right? So you could go, would you say that you could go into the circus from cheerleading if you're throwing people around and doing flips and...
Yeah, definitely. It definitely opens up different pathways for you. It opens, I mean, I know our club as well, like they offer help if you want to become a coach, like a cheerleading coach. Then they'll help you get your qualifications for all that. I mean, you've got the skills to be able to, like you said, go into things like the circus, or even it helps you in the gym, because on your days when you're not training in the gym and you've got cheer, you're still doing some form of muscle work and cardio that can fit into your schedule.
And would you say that most cheerleaders come from gymnastics?
Definitely. There's a lot of gymnasts that have definitely come from cheer. A lot of cheerleaders, that have come from gymnasts. I know my old club, they actually train at a gymnastics club. So when a lot of the gym girls started seeing cheer, because at this point, cheer in England was nowhere near as big as it is now. And obviously all these gymnasts were sort of like, oh, like, what's this going on? Like, and there was pretty much nearly the whole club has sort of switched to cheer rather than gymnastics. Like, there is a lot of gymnasts, but it helps. Having that background does also help you in cheer, being able to start at a higher level rather than starting from scratch. But obviously you can start cheer at any age. There's girls on the team that are in their 30s. So it's not something that you need to have background in.
I'm actually loving this. This is actually interesting. So interesting. Cheer, yeah. At least I know if my little girl says, Dad, I did cheerleading, I'm going to say...
As much as I'd love my kids to
Yeah.
do, it's so expensive. That's why I've quit, really. It's like £600 a month I was paying. It's just, as much as I'd love my kids to do it, I don't think I can.
Have you ever faced self-doubt? And if so, how did you push through it?
So I actually had an injury. I did my ligaments literally just before Christmas, my ankle, and I didn't know whether I was going to be able to get my tumbles back. Tumbling's quite one of my specialities, which is like the flips and stuff.
Is that what it is, flips?
Yeah.
What,
So
no hands?
tumbles is like your sequence of flips and stuff.
I'd love to be able to do a flip.
So I
Back
was
flip.
like worried that obviously I've been told I need to have however long off, and America was only like 4 months away. So I was like, am I going to be able to even compete? Am I going to be able to get my skills back? And it was hard. Like when I was coming back and starting to do my skills again, I was really struggling. I wasn't able to do them every time. Like I was able to do them in my sleep before, and I was actually really having to work for it. But my coaches were so supportive, which also really helped. But that's definitely a downer that I had to come back strong from.
How did you cause the injury?
I was doing one of my tumbles, and rather than I didn't commit to it, and rather than doing like a flip at the end, I literally just did a star jump but really high, and as I've landed and my ankles just
Fully
went. Yeah, so
yeah, I know that pain.
and that was the first time I'd properly ever even hurt myself. So I was literally like, oh no. I was like, that didn't sound good. I was like, I'm not okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I bet you felt sick instantly, straight after.
Yeah, but the worst thing was it's like over an hour's drive, and I had to drive myself home.
No, you got an automatic car?
No.
Oh, fuck.
I was literally crying.
What was it?
Clutch
Left.
one.
Oh!
I was literally
Yes.
on the phone to my mum. I felt so sorry for myself. I was literally crying. I was like, Mum, I can't drive home. She was like, well, you're going to need to. So,
Shit.
yeah.
Where'd you drive from?
It's up past Croydon way, Carshalton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit. And how long was you out for? 6 weeks?
Yeah, so luckily we had like 3 weeks off for Christmas, so I wasn't missing out too much on the training then. And then when I came back, I was doing like my stunting and stuff, which is like where you putting the girls in the air. But yeah, I wasn't doing my tumbles. I was out for quite a while, and then just taping it up loads, strapping it up, and then
And still training?
yeah, I had to. I couldn't really.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That is what you call dedication.
Well, yeah.
That is dedication. And passion.
Yeah.
Passion, big time.
I just knew that I just couldn't miss out on America, and I knew that it was possibly going to be my last year of cheer, and I couldn't not do it, especially after doing it for so long.
And when it comes to going to America, was only so many people selected, or was it just the whole team?
Yeah, no. So you go to tryouts at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of summer. Then you'll either get callbacks for a world's team, or you won't. And obviously, if you get callbacks for a world's team, you get like team placements come out. You'll get your team, and then I'd like to say that you're in that team for the whole year, and that is the team that goes to America. But obviously, people get injured, people get kicked off, all these things happen. So it's never going to be the actual team from the beginning. But majority of you obviously will all be there.
Has there ever been a time when you thought you was going to get kicked off the team?
My first year coming to this new club, I came with all these skills and everything, but where it was so different, I'd been at my old cheer club for 8 years. So then coming here, not knowing anyone, I found it quite difficult. But everyone obviously was so welcoming. But my old gym cheer club was just so chilled compared to, obviously this is like one of the top club in the UK. So from going to being from quite a small chilled club to this, it was a lot of pressure. So I genuinely thought that at one point they were fed up of me and they wanted me gone, because I kept touching out on my skills. I kept crying at cheer, always crying because I couldn't do something. And but it's because I was just always overwhelmed. But I didn't get kicked off, thankfully. The coaches were there to support me through it, and I think they did sort of realise that it was my first year. So then they put me on a different team the year after, and because one of my friends was on there, and the growth was just massive. They saw so much change that I became team captain for that team captain for Team England, and they just believed that I could do it. So I'm grateful they didn't kick me off.
Mate, I'd love to see you cheerlead. I bet you're sick.
Yeah, I'll have to show you a video.
You got some videos, yeah?
Yeah.
You have to send me some videos anyway, because I'll put them on the pod as well, so people can see the sort of skills that you've got, you know. What's your current training focus in the gym at the minute?
So I've actually been building up some muscle and some, I wouldn't say fat necessarily, but I was bulking a bit, and I've literally just sort of started a cut. So I'm in a little bit, not massive, little bit of a calorie deficit at the moment, but I'm wanting to just lean up. I've been building my muscle up so that I hopefully start to lean and tone up. I'll be looking how I want to look. My main focus used to sort of be strength. I mean, it's the only thing I really struggle with. I am so I wouldn't say my ego is big, but I love being able to lift heavy. And obviously when I'm cutting, I'm not always going to be able to lift as heavy as I know I can, which is the only sort of downfall that I'm struggling with at the moment. Knowing I can lift something and not being able to. But my main focus right now is just trying to get my fat percentage down and lean up. And then if I like how I look, then I was possibly thinking of getting into competing, but I don't know.
As in bodybuilding?
Yeah, I was thinking sort of more wellness.
Okay.
Bikini, so.
What made you think about wanting to go down the route maybe of doing a wellness competition?
So my mum got this personal trainer, and she actually competes as well, and she offered me 12 weeks free coaching to go through and see if it's something I want to do. So I sort of got inspired by her. Obviously I was talking to her about it because she was my mum's personal trainer. I knew that cheer wasn't something that I would be doing anymore. I enjoyed the gym so much that I just thought it's something I sort of want to do. It's something to redirect my passion to. I needed something else to be able to put effort into, and I feel like that was something that I'd quite enjoy.
How important is community and support when it comes to achieving your goals?
I think community and sport is always such a big thing because obviously sometimes it's nice to be on your own, I think it's important to know how to motivate yourself and not rely on other people to motivate you. I think having that community and support for when you are feeling down, you are feeling stuck, having a community around you to either pick you up, to congratulate you is really important, because it's nice to be able to see a change for yourself, but sometimes you can't always see a change, maybe in the way you act or the way you come across. And a community where they're looking from outside in, they can sort of tell when things are changing a lot quicker than what you can. So it's sometimes nice to, I've been training in the gym, for example, and I feel like I haven't made any progress. But then someone from the outside looking in was like, oh, you're looking really good. And it's it picks me up in a way. I posted a picture on my story and I hadn't in a while of my back. And I had people replying you're looking really good. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I didn't realise I'd actually progressed that much, when it sort of checks you back into reality a little bit, makes you realise that you are doing well.
Yeah, definitely. And I find it sort of obviously brings you up having someone compliment you on your progress, because as you said, being the body part of your back as well, When do you ever see your back unless you take a picture of it?
That's
You
the
don't
thing,
really
you don't.
you don't really see it. When would you ever really see a change in your physique if you don't take pictures as well? Because you see your body every single day.
Yeah.
So taking pictures is definitely so important.
Major, yeah.
Even if you check in with yourself once a week just to take pictures, because pictures don't lie at the end of the day.
No, they don't.
You can look at yourself in the mirror and look at yourself in a certain way and see yourself in a certain light from what you're looking at. But when you take that picture's not
You've
changing.
got it, yeah.
It's there,
It's
black
there.
and white, like. So it's always
100%.
taking pictures and tracking your weight as well is definitely something that I find and helps other people as well stay on track with their goals, because that's one of the ways that they're going to see the results from the work that they've been putting in as well, you know.
You also inspire other people as well. So
Because say for example someone else that's got the same kind of body type as you, or that's the same age as you, same height as you, looks at you and sees them kind of similarities and think, well, if she can do it,
so can
I must be able to do it, you know.
Yeah.
If you could give your younger self one piece of advice at the start of your cheerleading career, what would it be?
Don't be scared, really. Don't be scared for change. Don't be scared to... Because say, for example, I was obviously at the club I was at, and don't get me wrong, like, they welcomed me with such big arms. The coaches were amazing. They really helped me. But don't be scared to make that change. The club I now at, I didn't make the move, obviously, for 7 years and until I changed. But I wish I made that change sooner, because don't get me wrong, obviously it's an amazing club, but it's almost a stepping stone in a way. Like, don't get too comfortable. I think that's a better way of putting it. Don't get too comfortable, because once I moved over, it almost taught me what cheer was really about. It didn't have to be just something fun to do. Like, it could be something I took so seriously, Obviously, I was going to the World Championships before, but I was never coming top 3. Like, I was at Unity I came in top 3 every single year at that club. So just don't be scared to make the move, really.
When it comes to getting judged as well, do they judge you as a group and then as an individual as well?
No, so it's never individual, which is why trust is such a big thing, because it's as a group thing. So don't get me wrong, if everyone's legs are bent, you're gonna lose points. If it's an odd person, you might not lose as many, but you get judged as a team, as a group. Your timing, your skills, basically put all together. So you need to be able to trust each other, because it's not just an individual thing.
Would you be able to pick up if one of your team members are sort of holding the team back a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite easy to pick up, especially when you're always together. You're training the same skills every time. So if someone and everyone's sort of doing the same job, so as soon as someone's sort of slacking or falling behind, you can sort of pick up on it by the coaches sort of picking on them a little bit more. You can see in their group when you're watching them, you can either see if they're not performing, if they're being a bit sloppy, they're not being sharp and clean. You can tell.
And has there ever been a time when it's sort of got your back up because someone's not pulling their weight and you've sort of had to say, look, fucking pull your socks up because you're sort of affecting the team?
Yeah, it does happen. It happens all the time. It's even happened to me before.
Well, someone said it to you?
Yeah, like coaches, like it's bound to happen when you're with each other all the time, and sometimes you do have bad days. People and the coaches will not be afraid to tell you, because where we are working at such a high level, as soon as you start to dip slightly, they want to be on it to bring you back as soon as we can. Otherwise, you'll keep going down and down, and things will get worse and worse because your mood's getting worse, your training's going to get worse, and then your skills are going to be dropping, and then you get frustrated, and then nothing's going to work at all. And then you've got the rest of the team who's frustrated at you. So as soon as you start dipping a little bit, I feel like people are quite on it so that you can come back quite quickly.
And would the coach kind of draw you out in front of the whole team, or would they pull you to the side and say, look, Leah, quick word?
I feel like it depends on the circumstance. Most of the time, they will just say it out loud in front of everyone. Like, if we're doing a routine, they will just be like, oh, like, Leah, you're not doing this, or you need to do this. Or it'll be quite a quick thing. It won't be like they'll call you out and have a big conversation in front of everyone. It won't be that. It will just more be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this. And we're at such a high level that we should be able to pick up and correct that thing instantly after being told what to do. So it's just expectations.
What would it be like? Come on, switch on, Leah.
Yeah.
Yourself today, or
it'll be like, switch on, cheer up, or if someone's not got the right grips, it'll be like, get your grips, or do another rep. It'll just be little things like that.
I shouldn't have to be telling you girls
Yeah,
this.
it shouldn't have to be. Yeah, especially when it's the basic things. That's exactly what gets said. They're like, I shouldn't have to be telling you this. This is what we learn at the beginning. These aren't things you need to be correcting now.
I bet you're thinking, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But you just get it done. You don't obviously say that. It's just the thoughts in your head.
Got to get it done. Yeah,
just get it done. What's next for you, both in fitness and life?
So obviously now cheer's sort of done. I'm looking at finding possibly another sport to get back into, or another, like I said, maybe possibly wellness if I start enjoying that, if I enjoy that. So my next goal is really just to get my head down and work, and then training wise, literally just on it, and then potentially find another sport that I can do in my spare time. I don't know what to do with myself, but...
What about... You ever thought about going back to gymnastics and working towards GB level again?
No, I don't think I could. I feel like with gymnastics, if I stuck to it when I was younger and I stayed from that young age, I mean, I was training 30 hours a week, leaving primary school at midday early to do 9-hour sessions. And I couldn't just switch back to doing that.
They allowing you to do that? Leave primary school?
Yeah. My gym coach would pick me up at midday on a Friday.
Wow. How's that? Do they allow that?
I mean, obviously they allowed it because it's for a sport, and obviously British Gymnastics will write a sort of letter asking sort of thing. But
okay.
I mean, I'm so young, I don't really remember. But yeah, I'm guessing they just wrote a letter and asked. But yeah, when it started getting like really intense, like they were asking if I could leave like for a second day a week early, and then I was just sort of fell out of love with it because I just got worked so hard. But I wouldn't go back and change it because it's sort of shaped me to how I am today.
Yeah. Would you say that if you went down the gymnastics route, would you kind of feel like you're taking a step backwards because that's where you started from?
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't, not in a sense that I've taken a step backwards because that's where I started, more in a sense that I've taken a step back because I know how good I used to be at the sport, that if I started again now, I'd be nowhere near as good. But I actually used to do rugby as well, so I'm thinking I might go back into that, going back into that one, because I was meant to go to a boarding college for rugby, but then because of cheer, I didn't. But now cheer's done, I'm thinking maybe I should take that a bit more seriously, because obviously you can progress a lot further in that than you can cheer.
Yeah. And I'd say you could probably, I mean, you can progress far in bodybuilding.
Yeah.
But
gets to a point.
I think when it comes to on paper, rugby, you'll be able to progress a lot further with and make it into a career. Yeah. But you can still make a bodybuilding into a career as well. Yeah. But it's just two different kind of sports. I mean, I know bodybuilding's a sport. It's not a real recognisable sport by most people.
Yeah.
It's more like I've mentioned this on podcasts before, on the Mind Muscle Hustle podcast before. If you're in bodybuilding, you understand it.
It's like cheer, really.
But if you're not in bodybuilding, people don't understand it. They just look at you as just, oh, you're vain, all you care about is your body, you've got
yeah.
no life, or you got no personality, all you know what to talk about is fucking weights and protein shakes. But it's not like that at all.
No,
I mean,
it takes a lot of hard work and dedication, if anything, more hard work and dedication than some sports.
and people don't realise. The only people that realise how hard and how dedicated you have to be to go far in it. People don't realise if you're not in it, you're not in it.
Yeah, the people that are in it now.
And it's not fucking easy. It's hard. It is hard. Anyone says it's easy is talking shit.
It's not just the training, is it?
It's
It
not
takes
just
a lot of dedication.
Yeah. And
Right mindset.
unfortunately, it's a selfish sport. Very, very selfish sport.
Yeah.
If you've got families, you've got kids or whatever,
Gets harder.
yeah. It's a lot harder. If you're single, walk in the park,
Great.
I'd say, when it comes to that, because
Gives you something to do.
gives you
in a
something to
way,
do,
yeah.
and you've only got to worry about yourself. You haven't got to worry about no one else.
Yeah.
You haven't got to worry about other people when your energy's fucking
Down.
rock bottom. When you're feeling like a bag of shit because you're in a big calorie deficit, you're doing high amounts of cardio because you need to strip off this body fat because you're so many weeks out from a show. So much pressure. And the thing with it as well is you punish your body so much for what? To get a fucking plastic trophy or a little metal medal.
That's the thing, yeah.
Like literally, I mean, that's at the beginning stages.
Yeah.
As you progress and then you sort of go down the pro athlete sort of kind of route, there are cash prizes to be won. You can get sponsors as well, but it takes a while to get to that. It's not go do bodybuilding for a year and boom, you're going to go and get that.
Yeah, no.
You know?
It takes years of dedication.
And it is hard. It is hard. What do I find hard about bodybuilding? I would say training I don't find hard. Don't find that training hard ever. Eating I don't find hard either. I would say because I've done it now.
Yeah.
And I've done a couple of shows, I know what to expect.
Yeah.
But when I was coming up to my first show, it was all new to me. So when I started to get those cramps because I'm hungry and I'm thinking, fuck man, I feel like shit. Like this ain't right. I shouldn't feel like this.
Yeah.
The food's not going to go nowhere. The food's always going to be there. Like after the show, depending on if they've got any other shows coming up, 9 times out of 10, that's when you get to go and enjoy your bit of food.
Yeah, big feast.
And it's crazy because you put so many weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, 12 plus weeks, 15 weeks, 16 weeks, 20 weeks, 21 weeks, whatever it is. So many weeks in just for that little 2-3 minute on stage presence. And it's the same with the cheer as well. Like you put all that graft in for, what was it, 2.5 minutes? 2.5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I love it though.
Yeah,
I do love it.
It's exciting.
Yeah, like...
Makes you feel like there's an end goal as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I look at it like where I've built good habits and a strong mindset, I control my body doesn't control me.
Yeah.
I look at it like that. So when I come to do my second prep for a bodybuilding competition and I'm starting to feel like shit, I'm like, yes, I fucking love this feeling.
Yeah.
And the reason I like that feeling is because
you know what's
that's
next.
how I should feel when I'm at that stage. And if I wasn't feeling like that, I'd then be self-doubting and thinking, well, hang on a minute, why don't I feel like that? Maybe, am I doing something wrong? And I think, no, I'm not doing anything wrong. Why am I not feeling like that? You know? So when I start to feel like that, it's a sort of, Leon, you're nearly there. You're nearly there. It's working because that's how you should feel. Like anyone who says, prep's easy, it's fucking walk in the park.
Liars.
They haven't prepped properly.
Yeah.
It's either they're lying or they haven't actually done a proper prep. They haven't done a proper prep. Because everyone that I know that's prepped and that takes this shit seriously, they'll all tell you,
it's hard.
It does kick at times. It does kick. Big time.
Yeah, I bet. I can imagine.
What's one mindset shift you'd want every listener of Mind, Muscle, Hustle to take away from your story?
Never rely on other people to bring you up, because I feel like it's so important to be able to train your mindset to dedicate yourself and be able to do work yourself, rather than, don't get me wrong, it's good to have a community and that support if you really do need it, but I feel like you need to train your mindset to make you strong enough, sort of just to never rely on other people. Like like I said, it's good to have the people there to support you if you need it. But I feel like you need to train your mindset to be able to bring yourself up when you're down, be able to motivate yourself to go to the gym, do these calorie deficits and do your training. You don't want to have to sit there and have someone tell you, like, oh, go to the gym, go and do this. You need to build your mindset up enough to be able to go and do that yourself without someone being on your back about it.
So you can take action if there's a rainy day rather than
Yeah.
waiting for someone else to sort of help you. It's the same when it comes to training as well. Like, I don't ever have a training partner. I had training partners back in the day, and having a training partner, yeah, it's good because you can bounce with each other and push each other. That's the benefit. But a disadvantage of having a training partner is when you get that message 5 minutes before you're meant to meet that person for that training session, and they say, oh, I can't make it because of X, Y, Z, and it's just some fucking bullshit excuse. You know it's bullshit. And you're thinking, fucking hell, why have you told me 5 minutes before the training session? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Because you know they're talking shit, and it puts you down. And when I used to receive those kind of messages back in the day, I'd read it and I think, yeah, do you know, yeah, fuck it, I won't go tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And that's because I relied on someone else.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't have a training partner now, because, I mean, I train with people, no problem at all.
Yeah.
But
no
having a training
partner.
Nah, it's not happening because I don't want to receive those kind of messages.
You're meant to have a session with someone, oh, I'm not coming, oh, that's all right, still do my session.
Yeah, and that's how I would be now.
Yeah.
But back then, it'd be like, oh, fuck it, I miss it.
And
before you know it, I've missed a few sessions.
Then you get in bad habits.
Oh, that's it, bad habits happen, and then I'm that guy that's saying, start Monday.
Yeah.
Start Monday. Yeah, start Monday.
Next
and
week.
what happens? Monday never comes.
Yeah.
Because Monday just keeps moving.
Yeah.
And never end up starting, or start and fall off, start, fall off, start, fall off, start, fall off, make no results, wonder why I'm looking like a bag of shit, and upset because I haven't got the results from the work that I haven't put in. Yeah. Basically.
That's the thing.
That's it, yeah. Quick one. Why did you give up cheerleading?
Because of how expensive it is.
How much expensive is it?
So I was in between jobs at first, so I missed my first month payment, so then I just spread it out across the rest of the payments. But I was paying £600 a month, and then 2 of those months they had 230 for comp entry fees.
For what?
Competition entry fees.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, a lot of money.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I paid it all myself last year, and I was like, I can't do that again.
Yeah.
So I was like, give it a rest for now.
Moved away.
Yeah.
Has anyone else moved away when you moved away as well because of the same?
Yeah, definitely. One of my best friends, Ellie, at Cheer, she stopped. She quit at the same time as me. It was the same reason again, because we're at the age where we've got to pay for it ourselves now. Mum's not going to pay for it forever. But, yeah, no.
Is it cheaper when you're younger?
Not necessarily. Like, some of the girls that are like 15 are paying, like, well, obviously their parents are paying the same amount as what someone who's 30 is. But it rather than age, it depends on what team you're on. Like, if you're on a team that's going to America, you're going to be paying this money. Whereas if you're on a team that's not, you could be paying, like, I don't know, maybe 300 quid a year or something, rather than $3,000 a year.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I feel like I miss having a routine. I miss having the routine of going to Cheer and having my set like training times. Missing all the friends as well. Like, obviously, the teams and like the people you meet at Cheer literally become like family. Like, even other people's parents as well. Like, my best friends I've made through Cheer. So it's quite difficult in that sense, but it's just made me realise that obviously I knew I wasn't going to do Cheer forever anyway, and now I have stopped at this sort of age. It's made me realise that I do need something else behind me to have, rather than just all my Cheer friends and Cheer. So
Cheer
opened your eyes a bit.
Yeah. You ever thought about coaching yourself?
Yeah, so I did. My coaches, when I mentioned that I wasn't going to be doing it because of money, like, they offered to pay for my coaching course to be done and stuff.
Okay.
And I was doing a little bit of coaching, like, at the beginning of like the season I just did. And but the thing is, it's so far, like obviously it's an over an hour's drive there and back, so say like about 20 quid in fuel, and then coaching's only for like 3 or 4 hours, and then by the time I'm taking that 20 quid off of what I've just been paid for coaching, I'm making that 16 pound or something. It's just not, it's not worth it. It's all good them helping, but where I live so far, and I'm obviously working full time as well, I don't have every day to be coaching in the gym. It's just, there's no point. Wasn't gaining anything.
What about if you was to coach by yourself this way and set up your own?
What, my own cheer club?
Or is it not as easy as that?
It's not as easy as that. And I mean, like the club I'm at now, it's their 20th year as a club this year. So obviously they've had 20 years to all this, and everyone's obviously leaving other clubs to join this club. No one's going to be leaving their club now to join a brand new club that's got no medals behind it, no, like, do you know what I mean? Whereas...
Of course, but wouldn't you bring up the kind of, like the more beginner / intermediate?
I mean, you definitely could, but in the area we live, there is so many cheer clubs.
Oh really? What, around here?
Yeah.
Oh really? Is there?
Yeah, so I was at I was at ICE, which, you know, MIPA in Gravesend.
No, where's that?
The gymnastics club in...
No, I'm not sure.
King's Farm.
Right, okay.
There's one there. There's this new team that's sort of started up more recently that are training in Rochester. There's this team called KCA. They're in Gravesend as well. There is obviously teams everywhere, all around England. So it's just not as easy.
And if someone hears, like, say for example, you were speaking to, I don't know, you met some other cheerleading girls out on a night out, for example, and they said, "Oh, where did you used to do cheerleading?" And you, what was it called?
Unity.
You was like, "Oh, I used to do it at Unity." They'd be like, they'd know that fucking hell, she's proper.
Yeah,
like, they'd know.
Even on like our last competition of the year is in Bournemouth, and it's international, so it's like, other than Worlds, it's the biggest comp of the season. And everyone obviously goes on a night out afterwards. So we're out, we've had our night out, we're at the kebab shop after, as you do. And you got girls that are like, come over to you, "Oh, what team are you on?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm on Ruby, or I'm on Royal, I'm from Unity." And they're like, we literally, we was talking to this girl, and she was like, "I'm not fangirling or anything, but like I'd have people come up and ask for pictures at cheer comps." Like it's
Shit.
Yeah. So yeah, once they hear sort of what team you're from, they are like, "Oh, okay, she's going to be good then."
Listen, you watch. When I hear some other people talk about cheerleading, I'm like, "Listen, my mate Leah, Unity." You know Unity? They'd be like, yeah. Well, just saying.
There you go.
That's my friend right there. She does that Unity thing, cheerleading. She's up there, whatever.
Yeah, you know it.
Leah, I just want to say thanks for coming on.
No,
it's been an absolute pleasure, especially to hear about your background as well, considering cheerleading.
Yeah.
Like I said at the beginning, whenever I thought of cheerleading, I just would think of watching a film.
Yeah.
America. Girls come out, do their thing, go back in, sort of thing. But yeah, no, it's definitely, it's been an eye-opener to listen to your story as well. And listen, I wish you all the best. I hope at one stage, one day, you can get back to your cheerleading, because I can see that you've obviously got a strong passion for that, and you're good at what you do. I'm really looking forward to see these videos as well. And also, if you decide to go down the wellness bodybuilding route as well, I wish you all the best there. It's not wish you all the best in whatever you do. It's been such a great catch up with you today. Just want to say thanks for coming on the show.
It's been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed it. So
wicked,
thank you.
Wicked. Is there anything else you want to say? Where can people find you at on social media?
Yeah, I mean, my Instagram literally is just Leah Humphries, so it's quite easy to find me.
I mean, guys, I put it up on the bottom of the screen now, so it'll be there. So go drop Leah a follow her journey, inquire if you want to start cheerleading.
Yeah, ask away.
Yeah.
If you need anything, I can help you out.
And listen, it sounds like you're going to be talking to the best here. You're not talking to no fucking riffraff that's been done a cheerleading course off YouTube. This is proper stuff, as you can see from the videos at the beginning of this podcast. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that malarkey, and I'll catch you on the next one.